Hi everyone. Today in this video we are going to learn differential equations of first order and first degree, that is variable separable form. So without wasting our time, let us move to the white board. So today in this video we are going to learn about differential equation of first order and first degree. A first order and first degree equation in general is of the form f into bracket x comma y comma dy by dx is equal to 0, in which dy by dx appears, this dy by dx appears first degree. So first degree means here dy divided by dx, the power of d is equal to 1 and this is called order, and the total power of dy by dx is equal to 1, this is called degree. So dy by dx is of first order and first degree. The general solution of this equation is a relation of the form capital F into bracket x comma y comma constant c bracket complete is equal to 0. So this f into bracket x comma y comma c is equal to 0 is called the general solution, where c is an arbitrary constant, where c is an arbitrary constant which satisfies the given equation. The first order the differential equation of first order and first degree can be solved by using the following methods. First, equations in which variables are separable. Second, reducible to variable forms. Third, homogeneous equations. Fourth, reducible to homogeneous equations. Fifth, exact equations. Sixth, reducible to exact equations. Seventh, linear equations. And eighth, reducible to linear equations. So these are the methods which we are going to use to solve the differential equations of first order and first degree. So let us take first form, that is variable separable form. So variable separable forms. A differential equation is said to be variable separable form if it can be expressed in such a way that the coefficient of dx is a function of x alone, and the coefficient of dy is a function of y alone. Means we have to collect the term containing x and dx on one side and y and dy on the other side. So such differential equation can be written as the general form of such differential equation. Simply I will write dE can be written as f of x into dx is equal to g of y into dy. Now integrating on both sides and adding arbitrary constant, we get, if you integrate the left hand side with respect to x, we get integration of f of x into dx is equal to integration of g of y into dy, plus you have to add the arbitrary constant, that is plus c. So on integrating this, you will get the required general solution. So please remember, variable separable form is nothing but we have to collect the term containing x and dx on one side, y and dy on the other side, and then on integrating both the sides with respect to x, we get the required solution. For example, suppose if we have sec square x into tan y into dx plus sec square y into tan x into dy is equal to 0. Suppose this is a given differential equation, so we have to express in variable separable form means collect the term containing x and dx on one side and y and dy on the other side. So in this case, first I will transpose any one of the term, either first term or second term, to the right hand side. So now we can write it as this is sec square x into tan y into dx is equal to minus sec square y into tan x into dy. Now collect the term containing x and dx means except these two terms, because sec square x and dx is a term containing x and dx. So except these two terms, we have to transpose the term containing y to the other side. So if we transpose this tan y to the right hand side, and in right hand side the term containing y and dy is sec square y and dy. So here we have to transpose this tan x to the left hand side. Then what we get? We get that is sec square x divided by transpose tan x to the left hand side, so that is tan x. Write down this dx as it is, that is dx is equal to right hand side we have minus sec square y, transpose tan y to the right hand side means divided by tan y into dy. So this is nothing but, if you see the left hand side is a term containing x and dx, and right hand side is a term containing y and dy. So this is called variable separable form. So please remember, variable separable form is nothing but we have to collect the term containing x and dx on one side, or the coefficient of dx is a x alone, and collect the terms containing y and dy on the other side, or the coefficient of dy is a y alone. So this example shows variable separable form, and then if you want you can transpose this minus sign term to the left hand side, is nothing but you will get plus sign. So that is sec square x divided by tan x into dx plus sec square y divided by tan y into dy is equal to 0, is nothing but the variable separable form. Let us take an example. I'll write here, solve x square plus 1 into dy divided by dx is equal to 1. So first thing, we have to separate the term containing x and dx on one side and y and dy on the other side, means better we have to transpose this x square plus 1 divided by this dx to the right hand side. What we get? dy is equal to dx divided by x square plus 1, and this is nothing but variable separable form. Now to solve this, just we have to integrate on both the sides. So on integrating we get, on integrating, we get what we get here. So integration of dy is equal to integration of dx divided by x square plus 1. Now what is integration of dy? Integration of dy is equal to y. And what is integration of dx divided by x square plus 1? So here we know that integration of 1 divided by 1 plus x square is equal to tan inverse x, because the differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 divided by 1 plus x. So integration of dx divided by x square plus 1 is equal to tan inverse x, and we can write the integrating constant c. So this is called the general solution. Let us take one more example. Solve sec square x into tan y into dx plus sec square y into tan x into dy is equal to 0. So first we have to separate the variables. Means if you see the first term, this is the first term where the term except x, the term containing x and dx is tan y term. This is a y term. And here the extra term is equal to tan x. Except tan x, the remaining terms are in y and dy. So we have to divide throughout by tan x into tan y. So I will write here dividing throughout by tan x into tan y. So what we get if we divide both the sides by tan x into tan y means, if we divide to the first term by tan x into tan y and tan y get cancelled. So the remaining terms are sec square x divided by, the remaining term is tan x because tan y and tan y get cancelled, into dx plus divide to the second term by, divide this second term by tan x into tan y, where tan x get cancelled. So we are left with sec square y divided by tan y into dy is equal to 0. Or you can also transpose the second term to the right hand side. You will get minus sign, and then transpose the term containing x to the left hand side and the term containing y to the right hand side, and then again transposing to the left hand side, minus sign gets converted in the form of plus. So again you will get sec square x divided by tan x into dx plus sec square y into tan y into dy. Now if you see, the first term is a term containing x and dx only, and second term is a term containing y and dy only. So this is nothing but variable separable form. So now on integrating we get the required solutions. So if we integrate we get, so I will write here on integrating we get. So on integrating what we get, that is integration of sec square x divided by tan x into dx plus integration of sec square y divided by tan y into dy is equal to 0. Or you can write integrating constant. So first, sec square x divided by tan x. On integrating, what is the differentiation of tan x? The differentiation of tan x is equal to sec square x, which is numerator term. So on integrating, we know that integration of 1 by x into dx is equal to log x, because the differentiation of denominator term is numerator. Differentiation of x is 1, so we can write x. So in this case also, the differentiation of this tan x is equal to sec square x. Differentiation of denominator is equal to sec square x. So on integrating, what we get, that is logarithm of tan x plus, similarly in second term, the differentiation of tan y is equal to sec square y, which is numerator term. So on integrating, what we get, logarithm of tan y. And right hand side, you can take integrating constant. In spite of c, I will take log c, because both the terms in left hand side are logarithmic. So now log tan x plus log tan y, we can write it as log u plus log v is equal to log u into v. So by using that property, we can write it as logarithm of tan x into tan y, and that is equal to log c. And both the sides log get cancels. So the required general solution is tan x into tan y is equal to c. So this is the required solution.